So I'm going to do a quick review here for the Abus 8077 disc lock for motorbikes. For those of you familiar with the lock, I've actually already taken it apart slightly, as you can see. So I have removed this, the electronics component, which is the alarm element for the motorbike. Because what I'd like to focus on really is what I've discovered to be a significant problem with the security of the lock, which is the element which actually locks this lock shut and keeps your bike secure. So it is particularly salient for those of you who count on this as one of your major security components on the bike, because there's a high risk of this resulting in the lock failing in use and you having problems with the security of your bike. So the main issue really on this is that it's 2 years and 5 months old, so not terribly old, I wouldn't say, for a lock. But if you look inside the mechanism, you might have to slightly trust me on this. Hard to show, but you can see here, this is the locking mechanism here, which is currently set into the locked position. Down here at the bottom, you can see an indentation, which is supposed to receive a ball bearing, which when you turn the key, is pushed into position by the lock mechanism that you can see. On my lock, as you can see here, the place on the shackle where those ball bearings are supposed to be, well, on the top here and on the bottom, the ball bearings have quite simply fallen out of place, which means the lock no longer serves its purpose. And what's more an issue really is that when you put this on the bike, and especially when you have this component here to kind of pinch it in place, you put it on the bike. This is sitting on your disc. So you will lock your bike, pardon me, you lock your bike with that on your disc. It looks locked. The alarm has set on this and everything, so you will walk away. But what you might not realize is that without those two little ball bearings in place, if somebody comes along, well, they can basically just lift this lock off your bike and walk away with the lock and or your motorcycle. So as a product from Abus, which gets very good reviews, I was surprised at how flimsy it actually is, where these two elements literally just fall out of their own accord and the lock doesn't function, but it appears to still function. So that's a risk that I wouldn't be willing to take again with Abus, so this lock would get a very significant thumbs down, I think. So here you have it going onto the bike. So if you would put it on as normal, you pop it open. It's easy. Put it through, push it down, turn your key. You're gonna walk away, presuming that's armed and good, as it should be. The light, as you see, is flashing, so it's telling you all as well. And then you walk along and you can just pick it up and walk off.